Welcome to Unit 8, Lesson 4. This lesson is going to be all about area, so this should be a pretty quick video. On the first page of your notes, you just have the formulas for area of the various shapes that we learned about. So you can just take a minute to look over that, and then I'm going to go to the second page and get started on the problems. So we got square, rectangle, parallelogram, triangle, trapezoid, kite, and rhombus. Okay. So, for an example, number one, what kind of shape is it? We got a parallelogram. So if you look on your formula sheet, you know that the area is going to be base times height. So luckily they give us the height over here. We don't even have to figure it out. The base is the top and the bottom. So if this is 10, the other base is 10. You only need to use one of them. So we got A equals 10 times 6.1. So the area is just 61. So that's pretty easy. For the second example, we have two shapes combined. So we have a triangle, which you all know is 1/2 base times height. And then we're going to have to add to that the area of this trapezoid, which is 1/2 times the height, and you got to add the bases together. So B1 plus B2. Okay. So we can do the triangle first. So we got area equals 1/2. Okay. The base for the triangle they don't give us at first, but they do give us the height. So we have 9 for the height. And then for the base, if that whole side is 12, then that means that the base of this triangle must be 6. So we got 1/2, 9 times 6. Okay. And then we need to add to that the area of this trapezoid. Okay, so we got A equals 1/2. The height of this trapezoid is also 9, same as the triangle. And then if we add the two bases together, we have 6. And this over here should be 6, so we have 12, 6 plus 6. So for your final answer, you should get area of the triangle is 27 plus the area of the trapezoid is 54. So the total area is going to be 81. That's all you need to do for that one. Moving along, we have another triangle. 1/2 base times height. They give us the height over here. And then the base is 36. So we got area equals 1/2 36 times 48. And when you do that, you should get 864. So that's all you need to do for number 3. Number 4, we have a rhombus. All the sides are congruent, so we know it's a rhombus. And the formula for a rhombus is area equals 1/2 diagonal 1 times diagonal 2. So we got diagonal 1 and diagonal 2 multiply together. So to find the whole diagonal, we're going to need to add these pieces together. So we got 5 and 5, 4 and 4. So total for diagonal 1 or 2, it doesn't matter. We got 10. And then for diagonal, the other diagonal, we have 8. So the formula is going to be area equals 1/2 8 times 10, which is 40. And that's all you need to do for number 4. Number 5 is even easier than that. We got a square. All the sides are 5. Area of a square is one of the sides squared. So we got area equals 5 squared, which is 25. And that's all for that one. Number 6 is a little tricky. We have a trapezoid, but we don't have any of the bases. So our formula still needs to be area equals 1/2 the height times B1 plus B2. Now the height they give us over here is 7, so we know that that's 7. Now we don't know the bases, but we do know that the mid segment is 14. And if you remember, the relationship between the two bases and the mid segment is that the bases added together divided by 2 equals the mid segment. So in this case, it would be equals 14. So that means if we multiply by 2 to figure out what B1 and B2 is added together, we know that the total B1 plus B2 actually is 28. So we're given that. So we got area equals 1/2 times 7 times 28. And when you do all that, you should get 98. So, not too tough, pretty easy. I'm going to move on to the next page. We got another trapezoid. Now, it's easier when it's on a coordinate plane because we can find the height by just counting. So, the area for a trapezoid is 1/2 height B1 plus B2. Now if we count from here to here, we can see that the height is 4. And if we count over, you can see that the base at the top is 3 and the base at the bottom is 7. Now we can just plug everything in. So we have A equals 1/2, height is 4. B1 plus B2, 7 plus 10. 7 plus 3 would be 10. So the area is going to be 20. The next section talks about how to find the area of regular polygons. So you can read through that. The most important thing from this section, or one of the most important things, is this right here, which is underlined for you. So the apothem is the height of a triangle between the center and 2 consecutive vertices of the polygon. So if you look over here in the diagram, it's the same thing as this. Similar to a radius in a circle, but not completely. You see that circle on the outside, it doesn't go from the center to the circle. So it's similar to a radius, but it's not exactly a radius. Okay. It's more like the height of a triangle you can make between the two vertices is what it's trying to say. So that's the part you really need to focus on. And at the bottom, it shows you how to find the area of a regular polygon and the area of equilateral triangle, which that's what we're going to do on the next page. So we learned how to do area or find the height of an equilateral triangle in the previous unit, but we can actually just use the formula that they gave us, which is A equals 1/4 square root of 3 times side squared. So the side in this case is going to be 7. So if you do all of that out, you should get A equals 21.2. So take a second and do number 2. See what you get. You should have gotten the area is 36.65. So if you didn't get this, come talk to me, let me know. We can work through it. So we need to find the area of this regular decagon. We know that the formula is area is 1/2 the apothem times the perimeter of the shape. Okay. They give us our A right here. But to find the perimeter, we got a decagon and one side is 8, and it's regular, so that means all the sides are 8. So we got 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, so on and so forth, for a total of 80. So we got, if we plug in, we got 1/2. Apothem is 12.3. Perimeter is 80. So you should get 492. That's all I got. I want you to try this bottom one on your own. I'm going to give you the answer so you can make sure you got it. Got a regular hexagon. One side is 4. So when you do all this out, you should get 41.5 or 41.6. So when you work all this out, you should get 41.6 as your answer. And that is all I got. That's the lesson for today. Pretty short. So next class we'll be reviewing, and then you guys will be having your tests. So next time.